Karen thought her son could demand my Harley and walk away without consequences. But when she called the cops on me, right in the middle of my briefing with the state attorney, her entire plan collapsed in minutes. It started when I rolled up to my lake cabin on my Harley, parking it proudly outside. That bike wasn't just a machine, it was my reward for years of hard work, a piece of freedom on two wheels. Not long after, Karen's teenage son swaggered up. "Nice bike," he sneered. "My mom says I can have it. Hand over the keys." I laughed, thinking it was a joke. "Kid, this Harley's mine. Earn your own." But he stormed off, furious. Minutes later, Karen herself showed up, dragging her HOA authority behind her like a batch. "You heard my son. That bike belongs to him now. Either you give it up, or I'll handle this through the HOA." I shook my head. "Karen, this is personal property. Your HOA has no jurisdiction here." Her face turned red. She pulled out her phone and dialed 911. What she didn't know, at that exact moment, I was scheduled for a meeting inside with none other than the state attorney. We were reviewing case files at my dining table when the squad car lights flashed outside. Karen leapt forward, waving frantically at the officers. "There he is! He's refusing to hand over my son's motorcycle. Arrest him for theft." The cops looked at me, then froze when the state attorney himself stepped out of my cabin. He raised an eyebrow and calmly said, "Officers, that Harley belongs to him. And for the record, you're standing on private property. What's this woman doing here?" The officers immediately changed their tone. "Ma'am, you can't file false reports. That's a serious offense." Karen sputtered. But, my HOA." The state attorney cut her off. "Your HOA has no authority over his property. In fact, this false claim could put you in legal jeopardy." Her son, who had been smirking behind her, suddenly looked like he wanted to disappear. Karen's scheme had crumbled in seconds. Instead of me in cuffs, she found herself facing questioning for harassment, trespassing, and filing a false police report, all in front of the highest legal authority in the state. As the officers escorted Karen and her son away, I glanced at my Harley, gleaming in the sun. I couldn't help but grin. She thought she could take what was mine by bluffing with HOA power. Instead, she got burned in front of the state attorney himself. Some lessons, it seems, are learned the hard way.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.